This is a video from a series called Unlocking Your Sensory Needs, a guide for adults with ADHD and autism. Today we're going to explore the first part of that guide, which is navigating sensory experiences. We're going to talk about seeking out sensory input versus avoiding it. If this is your first time here, welcome. Our mission is to empower neurodivergent adults to recognize their strengths, manage their challenges, and live a life on their terms. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Hi, I am Jag, just taking a quick break to explain some things. As late diagnosed autistic and ADHD still figuring things out one day at a time, I use AI to help me create videos so I can share my message more clearly. It helps me concentrate better, stay organized, but also tap into my creativity. This channel is a safe space for anyone who found out later in life and thought, now what? Here, I will share tips, tools, and stories I wish someone had told me when I first started this journey. If you are feeling overwhelmed, curious, or just want to feel a little less alone, you are in the right place. Let's jump into it. Do you ever feel like you're being pulled in two different directions when it comes to sensory input? Maybe you love the feeling of a strong wind on your skin when you're outside, but you also get overwhelmed by the noise that comes with it. Or maybe you find that fluorescent lights give you a headache, but you also struggle to focus when there's too much quiet. You're not alone. This is actually a really common experience for people with both ADHD and autism. And it can be confusing to understand why you might want to seek out a certain type of sensory input, like the wind on your skin, while at the same time wanting to avoid the other, like the noise that comes with it. Well, the first step to understanding this is recognizing that there are two different types of sensory processing, seeking and avoiding. As the names suggest, these are exactly what they sound like. Seeking means you actively look for certain types of sensory experiences. Think of it like you chasing the feeling of the wind on your skin because you enjoy it so much. Avoiding, on the other hand, means you try to stay away from certain types of sensory experiences. Like maybe you put headphones on to block out the noise of the wind because it's too much for you. Both seeking and avoiding behaviors are completely normal and actually often necessary for our survival. We naturally gravitate towards things that feel good and move away from things that feel bad. But it becomes an issue when we have conflicting preferences. Like in the case of the wind, you might really want to be outside enjoying the weather, but then the noise makes it impossible for you to enjoy it. Or maybe you need to be inside to focus on work, but then the quiet makes it impossible for you to focus. That's where things can get tricky. And it's important to remember that the intensity of how we experience something is different for all of us. The wind might feel enjoyable to some people and overwhelming to others. The same exact thing. It's all about how it's affecting you. So here's a little exercise you can do next time you're out in public. Pay attention to your surroundings and ask yourself, am I craving any particular sensory experiences right now? Maybe you notice that you really want the sun on your face or you really want to feel the ground beneath your feet. Then ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid right now? Maybe you notice that you don't want to feel the scratchy fabric against your neck or you don't want to hear the constant chatter around you. Once you've identified what you're seeking and avoiding, then you can start to figure out how to incorporate more of the things you're seeking into your life and how to minimize the things you're avoiding. This might mean going for a walk in the park instead of staying inside, or it might mean putting on headphones to listen to music while you work. There's no right or wrong way to do this, and what works for you might change from day to day. The key is to pay attention to your body and do what feels best for you in the moment. Let's figure this out together, and don't forget to subscribe to your own courage. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Please don't pay attention to the trolls. All they want is attention, not the right kind. So go on, ignoring them. Like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.